The majority leader in the National Assembly, Kimani Ichungwa, to be arrested for 10 years is after revealing shocking details on how he received bribes worth 5 million by the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Welcome to Kenyan Media. Kindly, if you are new here, consider subscribing. Before we go further with this analysis, equally hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content. Now, today, the majority leader, Kimani Ichungwa, was being hosted by Oga Obina in an interview. And here, Kimani Ichungwa tried so much to bring down Rigathi Gachagua into the mud is because perhaps Rigathi Gachagua has been attacking him lately so bad. In fact, he has been inciting the Kikuyu constituency and the Mount Kenya people to turn against Kimani Ichungwa roughly. And in fact, he was saying that they should forgive such leaders, tainting him as a corrupt and also a traitor to the Kikuyu community. Now, Kimani Ichungwa has been taking so slow on Rigathi Gachagua because the attacks from him have been so severe. But today he got a chance to demolish Rigathi Gachagua completely. Unfortunately, Kimani Ichungwa said something that he shouldn't have said. In his anticipation of bringing Rigathi Gachagua down, Kimani Ichungwa said a statement that can put him in trouble, that can lead him to be arrested and also imprisoned for 10 years according to the Constitution of Kenya, amalgamated in 2010. According to Kimani Ichungwa, he revealed shocking secrets about the former Deputy Rigathi Gachagua and the former Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu, how they squandered money for feeding program. And here, this is the time Rigathi Gachagua bribed Kimani Ichungwa 5 million shillings so that to keep his mouth shut. Kimani Ichungwa never hesitated, Kimani Ichungwa never resisted, Kimani Ichungwa took the money and he proudly says how that money helped him. He could give donations worth millions because he had money. Watch this.
Nikapata, iko milioni ngapi?
5 million.
Tano.
Kenya shillings?
Yes, in Kenya shillings.
Cash.
Cash. Crisp, clean notes.
CBK
ile kwanza iko na karatasi ya white.
Ita white.
Iko na polythene juu. So nikamuuliza ni ya nini? Ambia no, boss ameniambia nikuletee, atakupigia. Okay, sawa. Kachukua. Kaenda kuna ofisi nyingine hapo. Kaenda nikaweka kwa ofisi, kaweka kwa safe hapo Kilimani. Karudi nyumbani. About 10:30 akanipigia simu. Oh, sasa unajua ile maneno tuliongea, najua kazi yako ni ngumu.
Now, that is Kimani Ichungwa surrendering himself to the police. Let me say that because in Kenya, according to the constitution, according to the Kenyan Constitution of 2010, specifically Chapter 6 on the leadership and integrity, it mandates that members of parliament must behave honestly, professionally, and avoid soliciting or accepting bribes. Article 73 2B requires honesty in public office, while Article 75(1) stipulates that state officer must behave in a way that avoids demeaning the office the officer holds. You know, here Kimani Ichungwa wanted to, bring Rigathi Gachagua down, wanted to taint the image, a different image of Rigathi Gachagua without knowing that he was degrading himself. Yani, mtu anajaribu kumwangusha mwenzake kwa shimo, lakini anagundua yeye pia mahali alikuwa amesimama pia ameanguka ndani ya shimo hilo. According to Article 753, a person who contravenes the code of conduct, including accepting bribes, is disqualified from holding any other state office. I don't know whether Kimani Ichungwa knows these clauses from our constitution. And Article 76 says it restricts receiving gifts or favors that might compromise their integrity. And then lastly, Bribery Act of the 2026, it states that, or rather it provides for the prevention, investigation and punishment of bribery, including staff penalties like up to 10 years imprisonment, fines and also forfeiture of assets gained through bribery. That is according to the Bribery Act of 2026. And now, when I'm looking at whatever Kimani Ichungwa said today, he qualifies to be arrested and imprisoned perhaps for the 10 years because he claims that he will receive the bribes from Rigathi Gachagua. And the bribe, according to him, he never stated he accepted the bribe. 5 million in cash. And then, as if that one is not enough, Kimani Ichungwa is just thumping, saying that he used part of that money, part of the bribe he was given by the then Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, to give 1 million shillings to a fund drive he had been invited. Yeah? Hey, yani mtu anajaribu kushtaki mwenzake bila kujua hata yeye amejishtaki, ameingia kikaangoni. Yani mnaiba watu wawili, kisha wewe unataka kujifanya mzuri, unasema yule mwenzako ndiye aliiba. But yet hata wewe mwenyewe uko na proceeds of the of stealing. That is exactly what is happening with the Kimani Ichungwa. And sometimes, you know, we wonder with these people closer to William Ruto. These people, they feel that they are untouched. Because if you listen to what Kimani Ichungwa said, he feels like someone who's on top of everyone. Someone who is up there. Someone who can never be summoned. Someone who can never be judged. Someone who can do something and walks scot-free. And he is claiming that ndiyo Rigathi Gachagua aliiba, but hata yeye ni mwizi. That is what is saying in this video, in this interview. Yeah? The same way, in the same interview, he revealed how the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua organized goons to steal Uhuru Kenyatta's sheep from Northlands and also destroy some of the sheepfolds in that farm. He was there in the meeting. In fact, he's confirming that he was there in the meeting. However, he's trying to be a little bit tricky, saying that when they were two, he tried to coerce the Deputy President to stop the heinous act of you know, attacking President William or the President Uhuru Kenyatta's farm. He tried to play safe. But according to what he said, it means both Ichungwa and Rigathi Gachagua were, you know, planning the invasion of the land of Uhuru Kenyatta. That is what it meant. So, if we go by the constitution of Kenya, Kimani Ichungwa should be investigated, Kimani Ichungwa should be arrested, Kimani Ichungwa should be serving even a term not less than 10 years. That is according to our constitution, because he accepted a bribe from Rigathi Gachagua. And he is not fit to hold any office because Gachagua alikuwa impeached. He cannot hold any office. Maybe he paid for the ile makuruhu yote, for the evils he did while in office. For Kimani Ichungwa is in office. I don't know what you think, but you can write your comment down there in the comment section. We can discuss there. Perhaps whatever you tell me can form a basis of whatever we're going to talk about the next video. If you're new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content. Equally hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new